Evening everyone, I'm the Depressed ER. Welcome back to Labyrinth of Touhou. My frame rate is going a little wonky, so hopefully it'll hold on. I decided to just go ahead and show them as I find them. This is right now number 30, which means I have 2, 3, 4, and 5 on and the rest off. And let's go ahead and explore this. Also, just looking over some of the required levels. Okay, this frame rate's getting a little bad. Alright, whatever, I'll deal with it. But, I just taking a look at some of the future levels I need for some of the boss fights, and I'm actually behind on levels for the next coming boss fights. So, of course, a lot of them are optional, so a lot of them I would actually have plenty of time to level up to, but I'm going to try to at least make the minimum before continuing on. Because there is a counter I want to do before doing floor 14, but we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Sorry for the frame rates, and I just stepped on the spot. 1 second. If this frame rate continues, I'll cut the video off briefly. I'm right now actually rendering some of the video that I recorded just moments ago of Labyrinth of Touhou. But let's go ahead and just explore a bit. There we go. Some of these rooms can actually be connected to some of the other rooms, like just what you saw. Like we went through a one-way wall to an area we'd never been to before. Alright, looks like my frame rate's gonna be pretty bad. It's not too bad. I mean, you definitely probably noticed that pause. But it's not as bad as I expected it to be. There we go. Yeah, it's choking it a little. I'll go ahead and just keep it for now. Treasure box. Glaive of Pain. Let's go ahead and show that off. It's over this way. So it's one of the top tier items. Plus 64% attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Aya. Try to get her attack as high as possible. Also I did a little bit of equipment shuffling, or not really shuffling, but more I actually, bothered to equip some of the good items I picked up, and every time I said I'll equip it later, I never did. So, yeah. Anything? I'll do it later. Probably heard that before. Anyway, let's see. I was about to say my frame rate was about to stabilize, but then it didn't. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh well, I'll make do. Sorry for the poor quality, I kind of want to get as much of this done as possible. And then I can just off-screen grind if I need to. I have been spinning SP, increasing everyone's speed up to level 30. It's been slow going because the speed's pretty expensive to increase. I haven't gotten to the point where I need to sell my items yet, but I'm probably getting close. I want to at least survive till floor 16 before I start selling gear. If you recall, Kaguya mentioned something about coming back after hitting floor 16. And I'm probably going to try to honor that and show up there at floor 16. Or, whenever I feel like having oranges. see it connects to here, and this connects all the way back to here, and then to the portal. So, let's go ahead and do a little bit backtracking, check what's over here first. At this point, any of the hints we receive, if it involves the stairs, is completely useless to us, because we already know where it's at. Whoa, I did a lot of damage there. I guess shuffling Aya's equipment did help out a lot. And that was like 14,000 damage. Of course, I've been giving her my top items recently. She's currently second in attack power, only second to Yugi, who's one of the most powerful single target attackers. Treasure box, but it's Star World bracelets. I believe we already have one of these. Yes, we do. That's Mystic Affinity, which is pretty useless at this point. We already fought most of this Mystic-based attackers. Once again, sorry for the little frame rate lag. What I'll probably do is, once this batch finishes rendering, I will be sure to just cut the rendering off and then just continue without rendering. I can render these later. Like I said, I have a backlog of these videos. Upon recording this, of course. When this actually comes on to YouTube, who knows how many I have left. Oh, I don't have enough SP. That's my bad. One god fan. Not enough. Oh well, that's alright. Fantasy seal. Healer here. Okay, let's swap in Yomu and Ryzen. I will probably not end up putting any points into Ryzen, because I will replace her as soon as I can. She's really good as a debuffer, but really, amongst all my party members, I have actually a lot of debuffs. The only thing I can't debuff without Ryzen is speed, which is also really good to debuff for boss fights, but I can live without it. Ew, that's bad. Sorry about the frame rate. Don't worry, once we're done exploring this section, I'll cut the camera off again. By the time we come back, I'll probably be done with the rendering. Because I'm pretty much going through every combination, kind of like I did before. I mean, I could look up the wiki. I actually have the wiki up right now. But I only have it up just to confirm the numbers. Should be another piece of paper. Yep. What's this? So, to go to the next floor, we need to cut off at least 2 and 6's magic power. Yeah, that's true. Looking at my notes. Yeah, that's correct. It also, that one note where it said you need to have 1 on and 5 off. That is correct. So you actually have to have 5 off and 1 on to get to the next floor. So some of the clues may not be very visible the first time you see them, but afterwards it kind of clears up. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Sorry through the wonderful frame rate lag. Frame rate doesn't like Alice. And let's just mount. Yeah, just save your SP. I haven't found any blue sabers again, which sucks, because blue sabers are awesome for This does, ouch. This section we're exploring is not part of, room 30, because room 30 actually connects to a room that you can teleport to. It's one of those rooms that, a lot of, combinations will get to. So, if I do get a combination that brings me back to this room, I'm not going to show it. I mean, there's not really a point to it. Alright, this connects here. Just making sure I have enough SP. It seems I do. Ow. Ow. Let's just find Stormy. There we go. And we'll go loop around this way. Yep. Let me to there. Okay, this should just lead to a bunch of dead ends, because we already revealed where the one-way wall is. I haven't really set my level yet. Rainbow's right now at level 62. So we have gained a lot of levels from doing all this, and it's still not quite enough for what we need to fight. I think we need to be around the 65 to 75 range for a lot of the boss fights, and even then, I might do with some extra levels just because I'm lacking the skill points right now. But there you go. I have explored. Remember that number 30 brought me to this little area here, this little nook here, and then I found an item here or something like that, and then it connects me to this area, which then connects to this area, and back to start. So I'll go ahead and cut the recording off here, and when we come back, I will be exploring another area. So be right back, guys. And we're back. And I'm done with the rendering, so there shouldn't be any frame rate issues, or as much. Starting on 33 and going, and this is actually 34, it actually teleported me to this part here. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. So there you go. So let's head up first. Actually, I need to clear the room first. This area? Yeah, there's a path that way, so... it's pretty much a mirror image of this area, so I'm gonna head up to this spot here to see what it has for me. Scrap of paper. There are chests at 30 and 59, so it does tell you about some secrets. So let me go ahead and write down 59. 30 we've already been to. That was where we got the Glaive of Pain. Rainbow, go to 30 and 59. Really? What is this? So the dialogue's pretty much the same, but occasionally Marissa kind of pipes in some extra things, and Rainbow kind of adds to it. But we are given a number, so I will go ahead and follow that number and show you where that Oh yeah, this little room that we're in right now starts once you have switches 6 and 1 flipped, I believe. Did I lose anything? Okay, just making sure. Focus. Will it be fast enough? Yes. Focus. Nope, not that time. Got a little cocky. That's alright. I can take a hit. Okay, let's go back down here. Alright, when I come back, I'll go ahead and have switches set for 59, so be right back, guys. And welcome back. Sorry, I'm making sure my frame rate doesn't drop. Alright, looks like we're good. I went ahead and did the switches. It's right now at 59. That means it's 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 are on, and the rest are off. Let's go ahead and step through. And here we are, another little area. Oops, sorry, pressing the wrong keys. I'm up here in this top left corner. And let's see what we got. Okay, it's not any area I'm familiar with, unfortunately. Okay, that lead connects to a one-way. Constantly grinding out every combination does at least reveal how I'm growing through these fights. Pretty much every pass I get a little bit more efficient at killing things. That's pretty much the best part about RPGs. Alright, what do we got here? Treasure box, open it, Holy Wind. This is a new item. There it is, Holy Wind. Holy Wind, plus 10% SP, plus 60% mind, plus 10% recovery, and plus 72 spirit and mystic affinity. So a really good magic resist item. Don't think anyone really need it though. Well, actually I can give it to you and you'll be on your way. Yeah, I'll give it to Iku. Iku right now has the most mind out of everyone, with Reimu and Alice second and third. Alright, and there's a little area I didn't explore, and after that I'll go ahead and cut the video off again and continue on my little grinding spree in the search of more treasure and loots and XP. With there being 127 combinations, and this is 59, I've probably done maybe a third of them, because I skipped a bunch of them when I went straight to 59. Oops, I don't have any SP. Focus. That ain't good. Alright. Well, not much I can do about that. And all it does is it connects to this little area that we've been to before. So I'll go ahead and cut the video off here, and when we come back I'll have stumbled upon another room. So be right back, guys. And welcome back. As you can see, I'm in this area now. I right now have, what's the number? I'm at room 63 supposedly. Which seems a little odd, because I was supposed to hit this room a little bit sooner than 63. But that's alright. So let's do some exploring. Also a correction, the blue sabers do not drop off the little flying swords. They actually drop off those purple knights that we're fighting. I believe the flying swords actually drop the fairy wings, which I've been getting a few of those. I've also been getting tons of paralyzed rings and crystal orbs, and I'll have a nice pile of items to sell when the time comes when I finally, start selling stuff. Scrap of paper. 2, 5, and 6 off. That is correct. That's, if you go by this, this clue here, having 2, 5, and 6 off, that'll lead you directly to, the stairs. What's this mean? Alright, so let's just follow this. I don't think there's any treasure for this one. I think it's just a memo. You probably notice that my hit points have been getting larger. I've been leveling a lot. I think floating around 66, 67 on Rainbow's level right now. So I'm definitely getting up there. I'm actually just within the range of some of the boss fights I need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and level up a bit more though. I certainly don't mind it. It'll kind of make my life a bit easier. And there's going to be a point where I'm going to need the grind levels anyway, so I might as well get started now to limit it for the future. And the fight will be plenty hard even if I do over-level a little bit. As you probably noticed that the Entite fight kind of killed me, even though I was doing so well in the beginning. So, don't worry about me ruining the challenge or anything. Also, I'm kind of using a slightly unorthodox party, so I think I can survive with a few extra level ups. Yeah, as you can see, it just weaves in from there, so it's just gonna lead directly to here. So it is actually a mirror image of this side. So good to know. But I guess that's it for right now. I just wanted to reveal that. We still got... Let's see. If we're trying to compare stuff. Okay. We still have this little section here, which is probably going to have some treasure in it, and it's going to lead to there. And then we're probably going to have a mirror image of the entire side here on this side. So we got a few more rooms to go through, and a lot of nice items we still have to pick up. So I'll go ahead and cut the video off here, and I'll be right back, guys. And welcome back, everyone. I think I miscounted a little bit. I think I was skipping over a switch, but I corrected the issue. But it's still what I did was still correct. 63 does lead to over here, I believe. Sorry, leads to over here. I didn't really explain the switches for 63. To get 63, you have to have 7 off and the rest of them on. And now we're at 64, which is with 7 on and the rest of them off. So here we are in a new area. Sorry, getting a little messed up here. I'm up here in the top right. And let's do some exploring. This is probably a mirror of the other side, so I probably should switch to the other path actually. So I'll do that in a second. And probably shouldn't have done that. I should have used her stronger spell. That's alright. Because poison power only hurts Aya. Well, actually it hurts both of them now. That's alright. I'm gonna heal Aya. And just go ahead and do Storm. There we go. That'll minimize the damage from a mistake. Alright. Go this way first. My characters have gotten a lot faster since I've upgraded the speed 30 and got some levels. Even Alice is able to keep up with most of the monsters now, except for the, of course, the sword things. Treasure box. Robe of Twilight. Got ourselves a new item. Yeah, it's very important to explore all the rooms on this floor, because you get some really good items here. Let's see, as it says, it's strongest armor, but, it's not really the strongest armor, but, it's plus 16% SP, and plus 50% defense in mind. That's a really good tanking item. I'll worry about equipping that later, because I will have to deal with a boss later, so I'll get myself all situated then. You're almost strong enough to kill some of them now. Yeah, if you actually read about this lore in the wiki, it does mention that this is probably the part where you will have trouble killing monsters with just one clear, and you'll probably need some help. Alright, one-way wall. Both are paralyzed. Depending on how long this video goes, I might have to split it into 2 parts, but I'm not going to bother cutting it and saying just hi and bye again, because... Whoa, hello? Oh. Because the moon is this... Alright, I can't even... I think she's singing, but I can't really sing, so sorry guys. Because the moon is this round. This voice? And the moon is so red. Your turn, big sister. Me? My turn. Aha, you missed it. Now the mood's all spoiled. That's enough. I don't know any big sister who's so bad at reading the moon. Yeah. What? That Flan, she disappeared again. The lady? What mood? What did I do wrong? I think you'd be wasting your time if you tried to understand what Flan meant. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the event. So right here is the event that you need to trigger to for Flan. She won't appear here unless you've already done the event on floor 12. So remember to do that. So we found her again, and she just ran off. So we're still trying to hunt her down. As you probably guess, she's not on this floor anymore, and she's probably going to be on floor 14. So until then, all we can do is keep going. Focus and... Oh, that was close. Can you kill it? Yes, you can. I could just say that this rest of this part is just the mirror image of the other part, but I'll be thorough. It's a lot better this way. Besides, we only have to go through this once, and then we'll have to go through all of floor 14 and its giant goodness. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. So I want to go upwards first. That'll be actually smarter. Alright, good. Yoma's actually fast enough, just barely, to go faster than these snipers. That makes everything a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get Allison. Even though I haven't put any points into Ryson, she's doing rather well. Okay. I don't remember if there's a note in this part. Or if there's a drop, so I guess there is a point to searching through all of it. Sorry for spinning so many videos in one area. At least in the last one, it was our last session, set of videos. It was multiple floors, but this one is just one floor. Yeah, good event. But I don't mind it. I mean, I definitely need the levels and skill points. Finally getting, Suwako a little bit caught up. I actually have taken a short break from getting Suwako caught up to start buffing my defenses on Reimu and Iku, who are my, those are the people I usually use in boss fights as the initial starting group. Trying to make them a little bit more tanky for a boss fight that I wish to do. Scrap of paper. What's this? Crystal's 1. It's just now explaining it. Alright, crystal 1 is 1. Number 2 is 2. Number 3 is 4. Number 4 is 8. That's how the number is created. Then this crystal is... What's this mean? So yeah, it explains it there. It's all binary, as I just mentioned. It's all powers of 2. For those of you who don't understand what binary is. Sorry, I'm just comparing. Alright, go here first. Then loop here. More slash dives. These guys have been doing pretty good, but let's go ahead and swap in Yomu real quick. And, you. I'm guessing you guys haven't really saw much of Rumia in my videos, because I've been using her off-screen when I have been grinding. So sorry for any Rumia fans, I guess. I am using her, and she will be very useful on one of the later optional fights. She just wasn't very useful in the previous fights simply because, a lot of them were resistant to mystic damage. And that's practically all she does is mystic damage. Around real quick. And this should take me to a one-way part. Getting a little bit of frame rate skip, but it's not too serious. Nothing compared to what it was before. Go ahead, just fantasy seal. And it's doing it again. It's kind of annoying. simply because I'll be done exploring. Okay, so we're kind of like in this area here, and it's just going to repeat just like it did before. So just making sure I go here first. Sorry, my controls are being less responsive because of the frame rate. This time I don't really have any excuses, but I am uploading, but uploading usually doesn't hinder my recording. And it should be just about over, too. Yeah, note to self, don't do all 6 parts of Civ 5 at the same time. It takes forever. It's literally taken all day and all night, because I did it before I went to bed. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that too, because I know some of you guys have been waiting for some Civ 5. Alright, there we go, and we're back to start. That was 64 brought me to here. And it had a Twilight Robe and an encounter with Flan here and there, whatever. And then it led to this room that all I had was a memo and led to here. So there you go, 64, which is just switch 7 on and the rest of them off. So I'll go ahead and cut the recording off here, and I'll be right back, guys. And welcome back, everyone. I'm right now over here. I have a total of 98, which is switches 2, 6, and 7. Yeah, I'm on the final half of this. But it's alright, I've gained a lot of levels. I am right now sporting at level 70 Rainbow, which puts me right in the middle of the level requirement for the upcoming bosses. So that's some good news, and Swaku's finally getting some firepower finally, some skill points. I went ahead and got my defenses, my defense in mind, level 40 for Reimu and Iku, so now they should be sporting a decent amount of defenses for the next boss fight. Should make things easy. I'm going to be trying a method that I never really tried before. Alright, I attempted to try it, but I didn't do it correctly, so I ended up screwing it up. So I'm going to try to do it this time, and if it works, it'll make the first phase of the fight very trivial. If I do it wrong, well, I'll die. That's pretty much it. Just like the other section over here, it's just a mirror of it. So it's just a matter of finding my way through here. Oops, wrong person. Actually, I don't even really need to. I can just go with Iku. Sorry, just comparing. Deal with it later, and go upwards. Yeah, as you can see, gotten a lot stronger. Alice is able to wipe out almost sometimes entire groups. In fact, the only person that hasn't really been improving too much is Aya, and I think that has to do with the fact that a lot of them are probably resistant to wind, which is alright. I mean, can't have everything. But Reimu's also been doing rather well, so kind of balances things out. So you just killed them. Sorry, a little bit of frame skipping. Treasure box. 15,000 skill points. Worth about 15 fights right there. Okay, nothing up there. Ouch. actually strong enough to actually kill the sword guys, so sometimes if I don't have a formation that's ready to handle it, I can at least kill one of them before they attack. Iku's not doing too bad either, despite the fact she has no skill into her magic. Nothing there. Scrap of paper. 11 and 64 leads to treasure chest. We've already found those, so we don't really need to worry about it. But there you go. It tells you where 2 of the treasure chests are. Of course, if you're going all the way through every combination, you'll have already found them. So, not really a big deal. And then, just like the other one, it just leads to this path here, and you can just head right down. So, there you go. We've, getting this map cleared out, finally. We got a few more sections to go. What was this? 98, so... got a bit longer. We still need to reveal this little area here. There's an area here we need to reveal. That might be it. So we're almost done. Alright guys, when we come back I'll have probably another secret room revealed. So I'll be right back guys. And welcome back. This is 101 I believe. And it brings us to this room, which if you remember that from this side had a lot of treasure in it. So let's see what this one has for us. Alright, look at that. We found a ribbon. Anyone that's played a lot of JRPGs, or at least, you know, the Final Fantasy series, will probably know what the ribbon will probably have. The ribbon gives plus 24 to all resistances. It's a awesome item. It pretty much ensures that you can, well, for one thing, not have to equip so many freaking rings. So, yeah, it's rather good. So I can probably do this. I'm gonna equip that, and I'm gonna equip that, and I'm still good. So now I can actually equip stuff like, I don't know, Holy Mist robes, and the Robe of Twilight. Now I have a really tanky character. It also freed up a bunch of black onyxes, which I have tons of right now. So let's go ahead and continue here, and it leads over here, and it just leads right back down to this section here that connects to everything else. So there you go. I believe there is one place left that we haven't explored yet. So I'll be right back, and when we come back I'll be at that final room, which is probably going to have the last treasure we need. So I'll be right back. And welcome back. I went ahead and looked up the last room simply because it's right now almost 3 AM and I'm getting tired. I'm right now level 72 Reimu. Sorry, level 71 Reimu. That puts me right a little past the midpoint of the required levels of 65 to 75 for the next boss. And I should have enough stats with my main tank team to do the trick for the next boss. The rest will just have to rely on hopefully having enough DPS. I spent the rest of my skill points mainly on upgrading Reimu's health, as well as Iku's. I'm trying to get them to level 40 health as well, make them rather durable. Or, you know, just to make sure they can take a hit if they encounter anything that pierces. Other than that, there you go. I did forget to mention, I did say that the ribbon was at room 101. The switches for that is 1, 3, 6, and 7. The rest, those 1, 3, 6, and 7 have to be on, the rest of them have to be off. This is room 121, which is, switches 1, it's 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This will have our last item in it, and we'll have this entire dungeon fully explored. So, there's about 127 combinations, switch combinations, and I think I did over 100 of them. So I'd say that's pretty much a good thorough playthrough. All the other ones would just going to lead to rooms that we've already seen, and I can use some sleep. So if this video ends up being a little too short, I will probably just tack on the boss fight to the end of it, which I'll do after I get some sleep, because the boss fight might go a little while depending on how things go. Alright, here's an event, the treasure chest, and Lion King Soul. This is the drop we got off fighting Yugi a while back. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Just for anyone that doesn't remember, it's plus 40% HP, attack, mind, speed, plus 2 stamina, and plus 4% recovery. It's a really good attack item, and I definitely intend on using it. But I'll deal with equipment later after I sleep. Let's go ahead and explore this, and it just leads to there. So there you go. We have completely explored floor 13, with the exception of a bunch of dead-end switch combinations. So, there you go. When we come back, I think I'm gonna have some oranges and see if Kaguya has any. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for a bunch of cuts in this one. This one does involve a lot of going through the same places over and over again if you don't know what you're doing. And it's also a very, very short place if you know what you're doing. I will say that if you choose to use the walkthrough, the wiki walkthrough or whatever, and just go to whatever rooms you need, you're probably going to end up being pretty under-leveled for the next floor. Not to say you have to do anything like I did, like constantly just putting yourself through grief of constantly going through the wrong ones. But be aware that floor 13 is a good level to grind if you're not ready for the bosses or just for level 14 yet. So just keep that in mind. I mean, it's a bit rough with the super fast swords attacking you, but besides them, as long as you got a decent healer and you don't get, one-shotted, it's really good to grind at. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm killing them with a single sweeper in some cases, or at least almost killing them. So, there you go. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Good night, everyone.